Welcome friends. Welcome to another program on functional English. When a person speaks English, have you noticed that there is a fair mix of both positive and negative statements in his spoken English? There is this interesting interplay of the positive and the negative when we use English. What do I mean? Many years ago, there was a competition in England to judge the best road safety slogan. A little boy who joined the competition had this to say in his slogan: "She looked, he didn't. She is, he isn't."
Hi! How have you people been? It's been such a long time. Where have you been?
Yes, it's been a long time. Namrata wasn't feeling very well. That's why we couldn't come.
Not well? Why, what happened?
Auntie, it wasn't anything serious. I just felt a little weak, that's all. And you know, Mother, she gets worried so easily.
Divya, you are the best person. Why don't you speak to her and tell her that she must take care of her health?
I do, Mother. Don't make such a fuss. I eat well, I sleep well.
All right, the two of you stop fighting. And Namrata, eating and sleeping will not solve the problem. It all depends on how much you eat and what you eat.
I eat well. 2 chapatis for breakfast, lunch in the afternoon, a sandwich in the evening, and for dinner I have 3 chapatis.
This schedule works for 15 days a month. She seldom eats at home. Most often it's junk food.
Oh, come on, Mother. I'm old enough and can take care of myself.
Yes, Namrata, you're right. You're old enough to take care of yourself. However, it is important for you to realize that it is this age when you need to build up your resistance. You say you keep falling ill, that you catch colds and that you feel tired by the end of the day. All this proves that you have to build up your resistance.
Resistance? Resistance to what? I can resist butter, chocolates and sweets. That is not a problem. Then where is the problem, Mother?
Ask Divya, not me.
Auntie, what is this resistance that you're talking about?
Resistance is the ability of the human body to prevent the attack of diseases and illnesses.
Do you mean my body is weak? What nonsense.
Don't you understand what your aunt is trying to tell you? When she says you have no resistance, it means you don't.
But I don't feel weak.
All right, Namrata, tell me, isn't it a lovely day today?
Yes, it is.
Then let's go out and play basketball.
Oh, please no. I'll feel very tired and then won't be able to go for the film as I had planned.
You mean a game of basketball would tire you?
Well, it would tire anyone, wouldn't it?
Well, not a young girl like you.
But what does that have to do with resistance?
Isn't the answer obvious, Namrata? A girl of your age should be bubbling with life. Basketball, games, college, friends, film, all this can easily feature in your daily schedule.
All these? I don't believe it.
Say nothing, Namrata. Just listen to her.
No, that's okay, Arundhati. I think we can talk about it. Tell me, Namrata, what is it that you like to eat and what is it that you would avoid eating?
I love eating pizzas and I drink a lot of Coke.
And what about home food?
Well, chapatis without butter or ghee. You see, I need to watch my figure. At home, I like to take tea. I love tea. Around 10 cups a day.
And what about milk and fruits?
I neither drink milk nor eat fruits. Both are bad for my figure, you see. Of course, I do use them for a face pack. I want to look good. I hope to become a model.
That's wonderful. But have you seen a model with dark circles under her eyes and a pale face?
No, I haven't. But I can easily cover all that with a lot of makeup.
Yes, you can. But how can you cover up for the fact that you can only work 3 to 4 hours a day? Modeling requires a lot of work. You know, a lot of physical exertion is involved in it.
Yes, I know. But I didn't think of all that.
So what do we do now? Eat a lot of good and nutritious food.
And my figure?
Don't worry, Namrata. Eat a lot of green leafy vegetables and drink lots of milk. A little bit of butter and ghee won't harm you. Remember, you also need to exercise. So the gym next door would do you good.
And I shall feel strong, won't I?
Yes, you will. But do not expect quick results from the very next day. It'll take some time before you grow strong.
Now do you understand why I keep coaxing you to eat properly? Thank you, Divya. I thought Namrata would never understand.
That's okay. Namrata, I'll tell you something about your mother. When she was your age, she was the same as you are now.
You mean she looked like me?
No, she too would make a lot of fuss over food. Arundhati, isn't it true that you would fast on alternate days just to stay slim and trim?
Well, yes, but that wasn't to pursue a career in modeling.
Okay, don't get angry. I shall not reveal any more of your secrets.
I hope not.
Enough of all this now. Let's go or we shall be late. We don't want to miss the film, do we? Auntie, why don't you come along with us? It'll be great fun.
Yes, why not?
Divya, you don't feel well?
I feel fine. Why do you ask?
You say you want to watch a film, but I thought you don't like watching films.
I don't. But even a doctor would love a break.
Let's go.
Okay, give me 5 minutes to get ready, okay?
Okay.
Hello friends. Today we have come to tell you how to use the word no. Now what do I mean by that? Let's see. When we talk to our friends and colleagues, what do? We make statements. And these statements can be either positive or negative. Positive as in statements like, Meera likes idlis. And negative as in statements like, Meera doesn't like idlis. So you see that most often we feel the need to use negative structures. And this could be either to disagree or to refuse. Now, if we have to use negative structures, it is important that we know how to use these negative structures. Negative structures are often constructed by inserting the word not after the auxiliary verb. Listen to the following examples.
And Namrata, eating and sleeping will not solve the problem. I shall not reveal any more of your secrets.
Thank you, Divya. I thought Namrata would never understand.
Most often, we construct negative structures by inserting the word do, does, or did, along with not and the main verb. In the absence of an auxiliary verb, we use the word do. Consider the following examples. I like milkshakes, but I don't like milk. Don't make a fuss. Sometimes there are some words like seldom, rarely, or never, which can be used in place of the word not to construct negative structures. Listen to the following examples. He seldom comes home. He rarely eats outside. He never eats chocolates. Then there are structures referred to as question tags. Now what are these question tags? They are one form of negative structures, and these negative structures are constructed by inserting small questions at the end of a statement or a speech. Now listen to the following sentences.
Well, it would tire anyone, wouldn't it? We don't want to miss the film, do we?
Consider the following. It's cloudy today, isn't it? This sentence has a negative tag isn't it? The expected answer is, yes, it is. Consider this sentence. It isn't cloudy today, is it? The expected answer this time, it is or it isn't cloudy. Remember, a positive statement takes a negative tag, whereas a negative statement takes a positive tag. If there is a helping verb in the sentence, we use the words do, does, or did to carry out the negative word or particle, as in, she loves sweets, doesn't she? Let us now look at the structure of negative statements. And it is at this point that we need to pay particular attention to the contracted forms in negative questions. Listen to the following examples.
Divya, don't you feel well?
Isn't the answer obvious, Namrata? Arundhati, isn't it true that you would fast on alternate days just to stay slim and trim?
Some other examples are, doesn't she understand? Aren't you bored? Wouldn't it be better to watch TV instead of going out for a film? Sometimes we use negative structures in order to make polite requests, invitations, offers or complaints, as in, won't you listen to me for some time? Request. Wouldn't you like something to drink? Offer. Well friends, today we saw how to use negative structures. We hope this will help you carry on your conversation with your friends and colleagues efficiently. See you next time.
Welcome back, friends. Didn't you enjoy the program on negative structures? Well, I hope you noticed that I just used a negative question to confirm that something is true. The meaning of my negative question is similar to, quote, it's true that you enjoyed the program on negative structures, isn't it? Here are a few more observations on negative structures. Firstly, the word not can come before a word or a phrase when the speaker is correcting it. For example, I ordered a plain dosa, not a masala dosa. Secondly, the verbs fail, avoid, deny, stop, prevent, all have a negative meaning. For example, Kumar has failed to reach the final, or Maradona has denied taking drugs. Thirdly, in answers to negative questions, we use a yes with an affirmative verb and a no with a negative verb. For example, don't you like it? Yes, I do like it. Or, aren't you free? No, I'm not free. Fourthly, we do not normally use not or never with a negative word. Example, that will never happen. Not, that will not never happen. Finally, in non-standard English, a double negative means the same as a single negative. For example, I didn't see no one means I didn't see anyone. But in standard English, a double negative has a very different meaning. For example, we can't do nothing actually means we must do something.